What's up, y'all? It's your girl Toya, and I'm back with another video. So Casey dropped his review of the season so far, or his recap. But y'all, he done rebranded himself a little bit, you know. Well, he done changed his names out, basically. That's it. Y'all know he used to be like YD Sankofa on literally everything, but now it's like Casey Johnson and Casey. I think on the on his Instagram is Casey Sankofa. But yeah, because like he said, I got so many nicknames. But yeah, so it's Casey. Also, shout out to Casey. He done reached 12K subscribers on YouTube. 15K up next, and then we on our way to 20K. Don't play with him. And now let's get into some of his questions that he answered. So one of the questions was, how did he feel about Mel? He said he didn't have any problems with Mel. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it be like that, though. Like, some family members, it's not always a problem with every family member. And he personally said he didn't have any problems. I remember he was actually... between Grandma Nita and him, they were like really the only two that actually were able to like hold some kind of conversation with Mel that we could personally see on our screens. Okay, Casey also said he doesn't like being called entitled, and he doesn't feel like he was entitled. He just wanted more visible support on social platforms. But like that was like, because it's basically the question was, do you have any regrets on the show? And like he said, you know, he just wanted more support on platforms out loud. Like, you know how you can support in private and text you like, yo, this song is a banger, and be jamming it in your song. But then, like, not your song. You can be jamming the song in your car, but then it's like, where's that, like, public support? So that's all he wanted from them, more so, is, like, the social media support. Y'all, in terms of Armand and everything, like he said, because it was like, do you think Armand and they are going to get back together? Like I said, in the one recap I just did with Toy's video, people be thinking like it's up to them to answer these questions. Like, of course, they family members and they just want they want happiness, they want peace. But that don't mean y'all sit here and come to these folks' comments with these questions. But yeah, in terms of that, he just said like he not speaking on it, which is 100% understandable, because y'all know as soon as somebody say something on it, man, people be going crazy, literally, like, talk to. But yeah, he just said he only had a few conversations, so he can't really say too much about Armand, because he only had a few conversations with him and met him only a few times. But he said, man, he was hoping one day to get like a future with him, like singing one of his like hooks or whatever. I was like, you know what? I was thinking that same thing, Casey. It's okay, like literally, but that don't mean like that can't happen one day. You know what I'm saying? Music is music. Relationships are relationships, but music is music. And if that opportunity ever comes up, or if it ever happens, I feel like it would be fired. Like, I'm just saying. And then it was basically about the situation with Mel and like Nay. Was it a punch thrown, anything like that? And he was like, like Casey said, Casey made sure he was like, yo, like if anything was going to happen, I was going to protect my niece. Like, but this man said it twice. He was like, I was just trying to make sure Nay didn't punch Mel. I was done. I'm like, oh my God, this should not be this funny. His accent though, sometimes his accent just makes stuff like 10 times funnier. But he was so serious about that. But he was like, I'm going to protect my niece. I love how they call her Nady. I be thinking that's so cute. Because y'all know it's Nay and then they added the D, Nady. Like, oh, that's so cute. But yeah. So yeah, he was just saying in terms of that situation, he was gonna step. As y'all could tell, he had stepped in though. I think he was like him and Jay was like too like hold on now, like So we'll definitely see how that play out next episode. But in terms of everything else, like Casey said, he was just make sure nobody laid a hand on his niece. At the end of the day, that's still his niece. That's still his family. No matter what happened, that's his niece. That's his blood. But let me move on. He spoke on, okay, I'm going to put these two together. He spoke on, he admitted, like, yes, I have anger issues. Yes, I have problems. But that's all of us. Like, certain things really do trigger us. But yeah, like he said, with his anger issues, he said it's like he working on them. It's a work in progress. He also said he going to therapy on Thursday. So that's good. Like, seeing him put in that progress, not even put in that progress, seeing him put in that work is amazing, especially when it comes to yourself. He's like, I drink water. I do things that's, allow me to keep my peace. So, like, shout out to Casey. Also, shout out to this whole family, because one thing about it, though, like, I will actually say this, they really do prioritize, like, their mental health. They will admit they're going to therapy. There's nothing wrong with that. You've seen it play on some of their TV shows of them going to therapy. So, like, I always find that, like, good. Like, I love to see them actually, showing us, like, this. It's okay. Therapy's okay. Therapy's a good thing. Like, I like seeing that. But on another note, for real, like, getting to the end of this, when it comes to music, Casey's music is actually really good. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I love to listen to his lyrics. Because, some people, they just put a beat over some lyrics. And it's like, at the end of the day, rah, 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 rah. That's all you hear in a nice beat. But Casey, like, if you really listen, like, to his lyrics and stuff, it's his story. It's what he's been through. It's, like, life for him. So, I feel like he's speaking the truth. He's speaking facts. And he, you can hear that. Yes, cute. It's cute beats in the back. It's nice beats and stuff. But at the end of the day, I hear your message. I hear what you've been through. And I like that. So if you haven't, go tune into his music, because he's definitely up next. You feel me? Like, Don't play on him. Don't sit here and like, oh yeah, I'll get to it. Nah, the moment is now, okay? Don't wait till he is the moment. The moment is now. And the last question was, should he be forgiven for something he had said during the text? Oh, I think it was the y'all dead to me or something like that. And basically, like Casey said, you know, I'm going to admit firsthand, we've all said things that we regret or shouldn't have said. You know, at the end of the day, though, that's your family. That's your day ones. That's the ones that's going to be here with you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only got each other for real. So when it come down to it, it's like, of course it's going to take time, healing, forgiveness. But with that and in time, like, it's going to come better. You know what I'm saying? Because I think, like, even Casey said, and I believe 100%, he was like, Toya's a forgiving person. Nate's a forgiving person. I see that. And he was like, the whole family a forgiving family. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's a part of life. Forgiving is actually very important to learn how to forgive. I'm not saying move on and completely forget about it. But to forgive is to, like, really be at peace with everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so just him speaking on everything. I loved what he said. I don't know how many more of these we're going to get out of Casey, but it's shout out to him for allowing us in, you know, letting us in more, because that TV show already lets us in. But yeah, shout out to him for just being real and open. I enjoyed it. Let me know what y'all thoughts is in the comments. And y'all know the vibes as always. I love y'all and deuces.